Is that how we doing it?
Once he proposed, he gonna get swallowed every time. So
So that's how we starting this conversation.
that's how you rope it in. That's how you make sure.
Welcome back to another episode of So Problematic. This is your girl Cece,
And Jay.
and as you can tell, this topic is about to be lit because we started out. Listen, friend.
Disclaimer: put your kids to bed. Put in your earpiece because we're gonna talk about how y'all made them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about how y'all getting your yearly child tax credit on your IRS income taxes.
I can't do.
So,
Oh God.
if you're a man, turn up your volume. If you're a woman, make sure your man's listening.
Okay. So our topic today is
Women love
sex. Let's talk about sex, baby.
No. Whoa, if we're like this now, can you imagine us later if we get some drinks in our system?
I can't wait.
Oh, I
Drinks
cannot
tonight.
either.
That's what's up. But no.
Popping.
Okay, so the stigma is that men love sex more than women. Do you find that to be true?
False. 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 Let me tell you something. Women love sex. We like it. We want it rough. We want it hard. We want it soft. We want it long. We want the deep strokes. We want you to put our legs up to our shoulders. We want you to take us like a pretzel. We want to know that you want to make us pregnant every freaking time. Not saying you should. We're saying that's what we want. I mean, you know, it's saying 2 times every day and 3 times on a Sunday. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. We love it. It's the attention. It's the intimacy.
It's the intimacy.
It's the rubbing.
But we only love it when it's good. Don't forget that part.
Yeah.
Don't forget that part.
When it's good.
But you know, so the question came about because I think that women don't speak up about the sex because women get looked upon like, oh my God, like, she ain't nothing but a thought, like, or all she do is talk about sex. Maybe she around here fucking a whole bunch of men. No. If we're talking about our sex and our sexuality and how much we love sex, we're just talking in a form of just like you. We just like what we like and we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Simple. I should be able to free will, right? Free will. I should be able to talk about what I like and what I don't like in sex.
Agree.
And not feel like, oh my God, she's a thought out here in these streets.
Agree. I agree. I think women should be able to talk about it just like how men talk about it. Like you said already, that we're not talking about it as in the sense of we screwed every man in America. We're talking about the fact that we like the action. We like the intimacy. We love the just connection that we make with that person. On the casual sense, we just love the feeling of it. So when we talk about it, we're talking about it like how you guys talk about your homeboys. Yeah, that note was good. Same thing with us. That shit was good. Oh, I was wet. Oh my God, Splish Splash was in it.
Like, first of all, I want to continuously point this out. For women, it ain't just a quick fucking nut. It's for us, we have to actually get there. We have to actually hit a peak. You know what I mean? You have to hit your peak in order for you to climax and get your orgasm. It don't just happen in 5 minutes all the time.
I just zoned out a while ago and thought about some shit.
Really? In the middle of the podcast?
Girl, in the middle of the podcast, I was like, the flashback just hit me. I was like, whoa.
No, but like, seriously, for us, it's more, it is a little bit more complicated, but it's only complicated when you're having sexual intercourse with somebody who's not meeting your sexual needs. When you are out here and just poking a girl, oh my gosh, that ain't doing nothing for us. We just feel like we're being poked.
We're not a nail. You mustn't hammer it. And to be honest with you, let me get close to the mic for this one. We love when you are sliding in for the first time and we hear that little and we see your face and your face is dead ass serious because we know we've hit that spot of you feel the tightness, you feel the wetness, you feel the grip, and you feel the inside. So therefore, we know that we took your soul for that second.
On that part.
And we love the fact that if you guys would just pay attention to the clit a little bit more, like for example, missionary style, when you are balls deep in it and I would say you're rubbing against it, instant waterworks, because not only are you in it, you're also rubbing against the clit, which is making double the sensation. So
I want to, not to cut you off.
No, friend, talk.
But I want to say that the reason why we think about it so much, or talk about it, or be about it so much, is because the sensation of someone actually meeting that need of the certain part of your body, like the G spot and the clitoris stimulation, all of those things is like high for us, because not every man that we've probably been in contact with has met that need.
Very true.
And once we receive it, it's more like, oh my God, oh, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Along with the affection that comes along with it, and the passion that is behind it.
Because you're vulnerable.
We're vulnerable.
You're very vulnerable during that time. So for you, it's like you want to be vulnerable. At that moment, you're not being gangsta about that life. You're being the puppy dog that's like, hey, get balls deep, get into it. So we like the connection. We like the intimacy. We love the fact that we see you guys at your most vulnerable spot as well, because it's like you guys aren't being gangster and being all, no, you men, when you're in it, you guys tend to soften up. You guys are more focused. You're staring at us. You're giving us that attention that is like, wow, it's on me. Even just for that 3 seconds, some of y'all be coming, or for the 3 hours,
3 seconds, y'all.
Whatever it is, we're getting that attention. So we love that. It's emotional for us as well, and mental.
Yeah, definitely. I had looked up something I wanted to point out. It said, where is it? Oh, here it is. Men on an average take 4 minutes from the point of entry until ejaculation. But women usually take around 10 to 11 minutes to reach an orgasm.
If they do. That's my problem with y'all.
If we do. And a lot of women fake it. Let's stop faking the orgasm. Let's stop faking the moans.
Yeah.
Let's stop not telling the person that you're sleeping with that he's not meeting your need.
Yeah.
Women, we got to do better.
Yeah, we do.
If you're not getting satisfaction out of it, why not just be honest? We love sex just as much as they do. Why y'all out here buying dildos all the time? Tell that nigga he ain't hitting it right.
If you using that dildo more than using his dick, you can talk to him about that.
Like, come on, no. I understand that you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, which is understandable. Like, okay, but no, we're not beating around the bush on that part. You really want to be in a relationship with somebody who ain't meeting your sexual need?
Not really just doing that, but you don't survive COVID to lie to a nigga about his dick. We ain't doing that. No, we ain't doing that. You gotta be honest, because if COVID ever taught us anything, is that life should not be taken for granted, and neither should orgasm.
And neither should your orgasm.
So I need y'all to speak up. Let them know that you want it to be sucked, licked, you want to be touched, rubbed. Let them know you want to be. And listen to me. And what positions you like, because some of these men love that doggy style position. Like, listen, it's not a romantic position. It's not. You don't connect in that position.
No.
And I hate when people are like, oh, doggy, stop it. You don't. There's certain positions that you connect with somebody on, and that's face-to-face positions.
Yeah.
Doggy style is not one of them. Yes, it's all good, ass in the air.
It's the rough one or the kinky one. Pulling your hair or something from behind. Like
nobody wants to do that.
One.
Yeah. No one wants to do that 24/7 all the time, because it's like there's no connection to it. And sometimes it feels like you're more like just fucking me and that's it. Like there's nothing else happening. So you gotta speak up on your positions. Yeah. Like, no, I want to ride you. I want to look you.
Let that man know that this is what you like. Stay right there. Don't move.
And y'all know my anthem. When she says, do not move from that side, stop moving. You know what?
Listen, I want to say that women are very willing to do a lot of sexual things.
Oh, a lot.
We like to try things because we want to see what satisfies us and what does not.
We do.
With that being said, we need to speak up more about what we want when we want it.
Facts. And I think men need to be opened up to it. If your girl comes to you and says, oh, you know, this and this or certain things she doesn't like, don't take offense to it thinking that she said you ain't shit. She's not saying that. She's saying that she loves you, she enjoys you, but these are certain things that she does like and does want to do. Because when a woman feels like she can't communicate about her sexuality with you, oh baby, that's what's to it being over.
Yeah.
Because now we know that we can't open up with you. When we start fantasizing about doing these things either by ourselves.
I think that's another thing too. We fantasize all the time. We could be in the middle of a conversation, baby, like you just did me
at work. I'd be like,
and we fantasize.
It hits us
in the middle of the day. As soon as we wake up, we don't wake up with morning wood because obviously we don't have anything that's
gonna pop up.
Right, but that doesn't mean that we don't wake up with morning like
thoughts. Oh my gosh, especially early in the morning, you'd be like, "What if I just let him stay there and I just hop on?" You get the thoughts, or you're at work and you're thinking to yourself, "Let's try that position one more time." You have these thoughts, and because we want it. We want to work these thoughts out. We want to know. We want to see. We want to feel, and I think if she expresses that to you, be open to it, because women love sex. I think as much as men do, but we feel like we can't come to you guys and say it. And I think that over 60% of women actually want sex 3 to 5 times a week. Yep. That is so true. That is so true. 3 is so true. So true. If you leave that to me, it'd be like every day. So it is very true.
I think the only reason someone who doesn't want it as much is probably because they're tired, or their pH balance is off.
That too.
Because that can cause you to not have the sex drive that you want.
Emotional, but other than that, like mental, emotional, physical. We're not talking about those things, because those things, like, we get it. Sometimes you have a mental, emotional, issue. Right. We're talking about somebody who's
outside of all of that. We think about it all the time.
To the point.
Don't think that it's always about those movies that we watch. No. And do you think women watch porn just as much as men?
I think women do. Women do, as well as, I had that thought a while ago and it just like left my mind. Women think about it. Women also do watch porn a lot.
Yeah.
But women also want it kinky. Like we want to be put like outside or at the beach in the back of the car. And once you start having kids, it's like, we want you to want us even more, because we want to feel loved, needed. We want to feel like that.
It's an emotional connection.
Yeah.
It's emotional connection for us. So like when we're giving ourselves to your partner, we feel as though we're being vulnerable, right? But we're also connecting. That's our way of showing that we're connecting to you and we're giving ourselves to you. So in the aspect of we're wanting it as much as you do, maybe y'all probably thinking about the physical part, but most women, we're thinking about the connection, the emotions and all of that. But we also want to reach our climax too.
We do. We really do.
Like,
we really do. So women do love sex, and we love the aspect of it. We, especially after having a baby, like I said already, we do want it. But give us time.
Yeah.
But when she does come to you,
totally different.
Yeah, like after we have a child, and if we come to you for it and we're ready, don't shy us away, because that's a very vulnerable time. Because now we're saying, you know, we want to be back out there again. Especially after having a child and the stresses that come with marriage, stress that come with having a baby, work, finances, household stuff, yourself. Yes.
But don't think that we're not thinking about it.
We do. And you know what too?
And we know. Oh, go ahead.
We think about like when we're not giving it to you enough.
I was just about to say that.
It's on our minds. We're thinking, well,
I was just about to say that. Like, don't think that we're not we're not thinking about, oh my God, it's been a couple days, or you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We're thinking about
Mm-hmm.
it too, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes life gets in the
It gets in the
way,
way.
and you may feel like, oh my gosh, she's not giving me sex, or she's not into it, or whatever.
It's
That
not
ain't
the
the
case.
case.
No, it's not the
It's not
case.
the case at all. Trust me. Because listen, especially if it wasn't no kids in the house, we would be right here in the living room, in the
Baby.
kitchen, in the bathroom,
Baby.
like everywhere, all over the
Everywhere.
house.
All over the
So
house.
it's not that we're thinking about it. It's
Especially
just
in our 30s. Like I swear.
for some reason in your 30s, it be like
Where the dick at? Straight up. It be like, where the dick at? Like you don't even see the man no more. You be seeing this dick. You be like, hey, well, you got that for me, so I can go hop on that when I want to. That's how we really
listen, okay?
we said you use me for my dick. Yeah, we basically are sometimes.
No, for real.
We
Have
really
you
do.
ever used somebody and then just get up and be about your business? Like,
yes.
But listen, they be doing us like that too.
All the time. That's how I feel bad about it.
They do us like that. Because like you said, it takes us 10 to 11 minutes to actually reach our orgasm.
4 minutes for them.
And only 4 minutes for them. What am I getting now? But no, listen. Sometimes you got to be selfish.
Just go ahead and ride it out.
Sometimes you got to be selfish too. Off. So yeah. I want to know. Y'all let us know if y'all did that before.
Right?
Because I want to know.
And it's so true. Yeah, I want to know if y'all ever just used the dick, got on and got off, and be like, okay, later. But it's very true, and we think about it like that as well, like with men and us not giving it enough to our partners. But also, I had another thought when it comes to women loving sex. You know, we're fighting against society because we're fighting against also
the stigma of women talking about sex openly. Also body image. That too.
Because sex makes you vulnerable, as in you're showing your whole body.
Yeah.
So we're fighting against our body image to say, you know what, screw how I look, I need some dick. And when we open it up to you guys, we're trusting that you guys are going to cherish our bodies, not make fun of us, not mock us, not say men do, because men that I know would never do shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's more, it's like a high level of trust. And if a woman's having sex with you and they always want it, it's because she's saying she's comfortable to be naked around you, to show her imperfections in her mind to you. So women do love sex, and if they love sex with you, then that's something that you should definitely take as an honor.
Yeah.
Take as an honor.
Definitely.
And even if you don't want to have sex with her, you better go ahead and pop that Viagra, my Negro, and go ahead and just get it done, because she gonna hop on in the middle of the night. Do not push her off in the middle of the night. Do not tell her no, unless you have to.
Listen, that go both ways. Once again, I'm being devil.
We don't care about women. Women push them off all the time.
We do it when because we go through our little emotional roller coasters. Let's not forget, we on our period. When we off our period, we only have like a 3-week stance of attitude.
Exactly. That's why we should get it when we want to, because we're off for a whole damn week. And I'm just gonna put it out there. Y'all never off. We are off for a whole week, sometimes a week and a half for some people. So
I think men go through. It ain't periods, but I think
they go through. They have menstruations.
Yeah.
They have their menstruations. They all have them. They are. And theirs is worse. Girl.
No, but for real.
Jesus. So we said, but yeah, women do it too. That's a whole other subject. Women do, girl. Women do it too. However, we're talking about women's sex drive, not men. It's a different podcast. So going back into it, not saying you should never tell her no, but definitely know that we put a lot more thought into the fact that we do love sex and we do want it, and we're very easily, hurt.
Right.
Not when we're denied sex, but when you are taking that as in like we got issues or we're being whores. Or
do you think that women are shy to not meet the satisfaction of the guy that they're with?
Yeah, we take that.
Or like embarrassed, I should say.
Embarrassed.
I think that's another reason also, like we don't always openly say stuff or talk about it, because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm the baddest in this, and I'm like, no,
none of us are.
You might not meet that person's satisfaction. Like, let's just be
True.
honest.
Or you're not perfect in every position, because some positions your ass people just can't do.
Yeah.
Some people could do a wheelbarrow. Some people could do cowgirl. Some people can't. Some people could do on the wall. Some people just can't do it. So yeah, I think women do feel like we have to meet a certain requirement or like a certain level of satisfying the man. But we gotta stop thinking like that, because he needs to satisfy us as well. And get out that mindset that we must satisfy him only. It has to be a mutual situation. Are you really hitting my vagina?
But I think that also comes from back in the days. Like,
very true.
Women always took care of their men, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about us? They didn't care what satisfaction we were receiving at the time.
Very true, because we were made just to have the kids. So it was like, I need you to get this baby and let's go to populate the world.
Right.
But then 2021 happened and the new age, and now we are not just populating America anymore because we got birth control and different options. Now we're saying no. The same way y'all having fun doing this shit, we're gonna have fun too.
Yeah.
And so that's why things are changing. But then you have cultural differences. Like for me, growing up, I was taught, wait till your marriage. So for me, it is a sense of not having a lot of partners. I had very limited partners.
Do you find yourself more like finding your like sex drive for real now?
Yeah, now, because it's like, oh, this is what it is. Okay.
I feel like you missed out a little bit.
A lot. Not a lot. Let me say it like that.
A little bit.
I'll say a little bit. A little bit, yeah. I mean, because for me, sex is kind of overrated as well, a little bit in some sense.
Yeah, because it ain't always about the sex.
Yeah, people make it seem like it's the biggest thing in your life, and it's really not. It's just a part of your life. So I feel like I missed out on a little bit, but is it detrimental to my development and my growth as a person? No. Not at all. Now, do you think that women prefer anal sex or regular sex? CC?
I knew we was gonna go there. Okay, so about the anal. I want to say that women are willing to try it. I think that women are willing to try it, but they're afraid to. Only because of the person that, especially if it's not your husband. I'm not just gonna give you my ass.
So reason.
I'm sorry to say it like that, but no.
My ass.
I'm not finna just give you my ass. That's one thing. Secondly, I think that that's just a hole that should not be tampered with too heavy or at all. But if you're willing to do it, because I'm not gonna say if I did or didn't. Maybe I have. Hey, hubby. But no, I think that it's something that is outside of the ordinary. And no, I don't prefer anal because I feel like it's just another hole to be poked. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like I'll stick to the original hole and just rub the clitoris and we can finish. Let me climax from the original first and then, you know what I'm saying? Why are we going to the anal? Prefer? No, I don't prefer that.
I think you got 2 out of 3, so the third one can go to hell because we ain't doing that third one. I think to each their own. And if some women prefer the anal, then listen. Yeah,
if you prefer it, then hats off to you. But as far as wanting to try it, yeah, sure, why not? It might be your thing. It might be an additional to what you already have. You know what I'm saying?
True, might be.
But as far as preferring it, no, I'm good.
I just think of shit, to be honest with you, and I just can't do it. I just think of the shit.
I can't.
I just do. So the thought process. So to each their own on that, but I would say if it's your thing, do it.
Yeah.
But what we're referring to mostly on this podcast is vaginal sex.
Yes.
So women do love sex for those reasons and for also the reasons that they might personally have. That's why it's good for you to talk to them about it as well. Talk to her and say, hey, what kind of sex do you like? What do you like? Do you enjoy sex? Do you not? Some women don't enjoy that crap.
Ask her.
They don't want to.
Do you like to, for a man to go down on you? Tell him you want it this way. You want fingers? People still do that? Then by all means, use some fingers.
Some people do that. I can see them doing that to stick it and taste it.
Okay. But listen, women, do you think women masturbate just as much as men do?
Hell yeah.
But it's not talked about as much?
We do it all the time.
That's a good question.
When we're tired, when we're bored, when we're tired,
when you're mad,
when we're upset, stressed out, frustrated. It happens, people. It happens. But it's a way for you to understand yourself, because you like to know if your clit likes to be rubbed, or if it likes to be pat, if it likes to be, whatever. I mean, my hand movements, caressed in what way.
Okay,
so you know what to tell the man.
You over here being Simone now.
Yeah, so you can tell them.
Shout out to the Ladies Lair.
Ladies Lair. So that way you can tell him, like, hey, big homie, don't be jogging it like that. I like the little caress like that. Okay. That way you can tell a man that. You're not gonna know, a man's not gonna know your body more than you do. So you need to do your research by masturbating. So we want to know, if you're a woman, do you love sex? And how many times a week do you prefer it? Do you want it? And how many times a week do you actually get it?
Right.
Let us know. But also, if you're a man, how do you feel about your girl wanting sex so much? I mean, how many times a week are you willing to give it?
Or do you think that your woman wants sex more than you do, and why?
And why?
Like, if you notice that your girl is like, oh my God, always on it, let us know.
Let us know. If she's a jockey rider and rides it every day and every night, let us know. But until next time,
bye.